Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Modern. Today we're looking at Twiddle Storm. Twiddle Storm is a storm-based combo deck that revolves around untapping Lotus Field over and over to generate a bunch of mana and cast many spells. The deck can win as early as turn 3 by floating mana in response to Lotus Field's sacrifice trigger, then untapping it over and over with untapped spells like Dream's Grip, Psychic Puppetry, and Twiddle. Psychic Puppetry in particular is good since you can splice it onto other arcane spells, untapping Lotus Field without expending a card. With a large amount of mana generated, Twiddle Storm can churn through the deck with cantrips and eventually find a win condition or wish for one. Wishclaw Talisman and Underworld Breach further enable finding specific cards or recycling cantrips and untapped spells. Tome Scour provides fuel for Breach, allowing you to mill over everything and enabling the Oracle win or winning by recursively casting Lightning Bolt for lethal damage. The deck may also play other cards such as Prismatic Ending for removal and Teferi, Silence, or Veil of Summer for combo protection. The sideboard is a mix between dedicated niche cards and potential wish targets and must always include a win condition to wish for. The deck's main weaknesses are obviously anti-storm cards, but it can also be disrupted by anything that shuts off graveyards or artifacts since it relies on Wishclaw and Breach, as well as counterspells and cards that mess with lands like Alpine Moon. The deck may also simply fail to find necessary pieces like Lotus Field fast enough and be outpaced by faster aggro or combo decks. While its exact cards and win conditions may be different than traditional Gift Storm, the two decks play out very similarly and have similar strengths and weaknesses. Tips and tricks. Do the math first. Make sure you have enough mana and spells to go off before you start expending resources. Your storm turns aren't necessarily deterministic and you can still fizzle, but there are methods to win even if you don't have enough resources, such as by putting substantial power on the board with AV. You probably shouldn't activate Wishclaw unless you can win on the same turn, since it lets your opponent find an answer to what you're doing or go off themselves. An exception is when you have Teferi to bounce Wishclaw back to your hand after you've activated it. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Twiddle Storm. I want to thank my fellow players in the Magic community for whom sharing their experiences helps make these guides possible. You can find additional resources, such as an up-to-date deck list, in the description. If you think I left out anything important or got something wrong, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned to see what deck we look at next time.